play commentator.
And I'm Lamar Press, color commentator.
We are at North Lawndale College Prep, 1313 South Sacramento.
But we have North Lawndale taking on Taft.
North Lawndale last year lost to Fenwick in the sectional title game in state playoffs. And Taft is coming all the way from the north side to play against North Lawndale, so it should be an interesting game.
They get a chance to get a taste of this great defense.
Yo, because North Lawndale's full court press is nothing to joke around with.
Hopefully they didn't waste the trip.
Hopefully, but the way they were warming up is looking like they might have wasted a trip because North Lawndale looks dialed in.
Maybe we can't judge a book by its cover and Taft come out scrapping.
Hopefully, though, it's a good game. Never want to see a blowout.
Yeah, things get boring but exciting. It's like a blowout is such a good thing, but then it's like, it's a blowout.
Yeah. Looks like North Lawndale is going to be playing most of their full team, except for the exception of Rayon, one of the only seniors they have on their team.
I wonder would that be a factor?
Because Rayon plays point, and this will be an interesting game, but we are about to get ready for tip.
North Lawndale starting five coming out for the tip. Taft is already on the floor ready to get going.
Looks like the starting lineup for North Lawndale is going to be Joshua Jackson, David Forrest. It's going to be Joshua Jackson, David Forrest, Jalen Thorpe, Jesse, and then their point guard. Their point guard is not on here, but Daquan Tucker.
He's going to, I guess, be like the secret weapon.
And David easily wins the tip. Daquan bringing the ball up the court early.
David has the ability to jump out the gym.
When we played him last Tuesday, he tried to dunk on one of my teammates. I turned to look around and he's already halfway in the air, and I just looked at him, so I wasn't going to jump with him.
No need to. No need. Great crossover. Almost gets the air one.
Taft, Christian Tan.
I think Taft is ready after that play. Opening drive. Nice crossover. Gets into the lane. Creates contact. Gets to the line. See if he can make those free throws. First one is good.
Second one is also good. David with the ball.
Setting up North Lawndale's offense. Great pass. Great layup by Joshua Jackson. He got lost down there in the inside and was able to get an easy bucket.
Now here comes North Lawndale's full court press as Taft beats it. Christian Tan passes over to the wing. He has an open shot. Misses.
Short stroke, the rebound by Joshua Jackson. North Lawndale is running the break. Great block. I don't think any contact was there.
It was clean. He didn't touch him.
Yeah, that was a clean block. Score is 2-2. Daquan Tucker at the line, shooting 2 free throws after the controversial foul.
Makes the first one.
Puts North Lawndale up 1 point.
Misses the second. Almost got his own rebound.
Taft turns it over. They don't want to start that against this North Lawndale's defense.
As David Forrest tried to go with a fancy layup, but the ball gets tipped out of his hands out of bounds.
Ball gets swatted. Taft is not for that funny business down in the paint.
Looks like North Lawndale taking it out baseline, and they hit Joshua Jackson in the corner. Misses the three.
It was a nice play.
Nice
Great pass.
He
He couldn't get a handle on it. That was a beautiful pass. Great feed.
Christian Tan came to play today.
Yes, he's ready. We were wondering who were ready for Taft, and he's showing us. Told you, Cal, don't judge a book by its cover. This may be a close one.
They hit Tan at the top of the key, but they call it travel. DeQuan heading over to Jalen Thornton.
Passing it, trying to find an open man or just that opening in the defense to where they can create or get a quality look. Here's Josh for another three, and it's short. And a great defense, and there's another turnover. You are watching Hoops High. Remember, you can watch Hoops High every Saturday around 8 p.m. on KNTV, Channel 19 for all the hottest high school sports action around.
As David Forrest will be going to the line after a strong take to the basket off the turnover they forced.
First free throw rattles in. Taft is starting to fall into North Lawndale's game plan and turn the ball over.
As the second one is also good.
Still a close game now, but Taft don't want to get too far behind. And the offensive foul is called. There's another turnover. Was 3 or 4 in the last 3 minutes. But Lawndale is going to start capitalizing. Great cut from Josh, and he misses the layup, gets his own rebound, and gets it back.
Nice move.
Great move, couldn't finish.
Rebounded by Dave over to Jalen Thorpe.
Jalen shot his block. Number 3 is actually playing good defense. He got 2 blocks that was called 2 fouls, but he's really getting it done.
Nothing easy for
him. Yeah, nothing easy. Taft goes down 5, now 6, scores 8-2 here with 10 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. Second free throw comes off. Tan quickly scoops up the rebound with a loose ball.
Tan trying to break the press, and
great defense from North Lawndale again. HoopsHIGH is produced by high school students who are learning the skills of professional broadcasting. All of the camera work, announcing, directing, and engineering is done by students. Taft need a bucket and they need it bad. And there's another turnover. Great layup. I love to see smaller guys get in there, use their creativity to get a basket.
A 3-point shot is good.
This the whole quarter bounce. Puts his team down 5.
Nice shot there from Andrew on Taft. DeQuan gets the ball over to Jalen. Drive. Hits Josh. Back to Jalen.
Mid-range. And it's good from Jalen Thorpe. Free Spirit Media strives to give youth a voice so that we can inform and inspire others. Thanks for your support. We are working hard.
Sub in for Taft, number 1. Dylan is checking into the ball game.
Taft needs to score in bunches. They need to put up a lot of points here so things won't get out of hand.
Nice touch there.
Yeah, that was a nice cut. He didn't put enough on it though.
Dave.
Great
attack
move.
The basket.
Couldn't quite get it off the glass how he wanted to. Seemed like a travel here in front of the announcer's table, and another turnover. think Dave was looking for a lob there. That would have been nice to see.
I thought they was gonna throw the lob somewhere at least.
I
get
was
him a
hoping.
dunk.
Yeah, I was hoping. That's all it takes to get the lid off. North London is playing awesome defense. They're up 9 points with 7 minutes left. First half, score is 14-5.
Now, what North Lawndale likes to do, at least in the summers, get everybody some time.
Yes, all the starters are now on the bench. The reserves are in. I see them smiling. They're eager to play. Great swinging from Taft, mid-range, and it bounces in. That was great ball movement. And the timeout is called from North London because that was a pretty nice possession from Taft.
Quick timeout from North Lawndale. And,
Talk some things over quickly
and Coach Storp not too happy.
with Zion.
Just got into the ball game. The head coach came all the way from
The office.
talking with his buddies near his office just to say something.
He seen something he didn't like. Maybe he was the one who called that timeout all the way from over there. Like, let me get the thing said.
Saw
Yeah,
that one play going. It's like, nope.
not on my watch.
A lot of coaches do that actually. They'll try and get the bench some shine, and then after 2 or 3 possessions, when they not holding
Producing,
the lead,
yeah.
then they're like, all right, starters, go back in. Because you can't have that. It's important to have a good bench, but if they're just out there letting the lead go,
Got to get them. Got to get the starters back in. Got to get some points produced, some stops on the defense. You know, the reserves are supposed to come in and, you know, reserve the spots. They got to hold up what the starters already started. Great offensive rebound. And one.
nice shot there from number 3 on North Lawndale, Dante. And he hits the free throw. Looks like the bench for North Lawndale not going into the press.
They're going in the zone. And a turnover. The zone is working, I guess. North Lawndale can go from press to zone and still forces turnovers. HoopsHIGH is a flagship program of Free Spirit Media and is running a partnership with After School Matters with Chicago Public Schools and CAN-TV. This is a team effort all around, and we are grateful for our partners who make this possible.
You have to wonder for Taft what their head coach is thinking right now, because you're playing against one of the best teams in Chicago. They're in the Super Conference, and it's 7-19 right now, but
great rebound and layup from Zion. Sorry to cut you off, Kyle.
it's cool. But that was a nice little
Scoop
look.
under, jelly.
Most coaches want their big man to just power through, smack backboard, but
Zion shows some finesse. He's been working on that during the warm-ups, though. You know, we seen them trying little tricky layups. He gets one to fall here in the game where it counts.
and Taft misses the shot.
Look good.
As the Taft coaches called timeout with the score being 23-7. And what more can you ask from his team? His team's playing hard, but they're just not as talented as North Lawndale. Do you agree?
A little bland, but I can see. I was trying to take the ball, but I mean, get up and say,
But North Lawndale is just more talented than Taft. That's the difference in this game. Taft's playing hard, getting shots. They just not hitting.
I don't think they're deep enough either. North Lawndale is deep with talent. Taft coach is still telling this, team some things. It's fine, Going to get some tough opponents. It's just best to go out there, give it your all. Anything can happen,
It just looks like, from a physical standpoint, North Lawndale just in a different league.
Yes. Taft is getting quality looks. Their shots are just not falling. I think they're getting the looks that they want besides the turnovers, as you can see. Anthony misses the layup.
And a hard foul there.
Definitely was a hard foul. I was thinking maybe flagrant 2. He swatted again, and then swatted again. I think after so many swats, you got to start calling them his hits.
Because he tried to pull him down.
Yeah, I don't think that was cool at all. Makes the second free throw. Keep up with game action in the HoopsHIGH crew with Twitter. Just search HoopsHIGH FSM and follow us.
And another bad pass.
He just glided to the rim for the layup. It almost bounced off the back iron. You gotta secure the baskets.
And after being 23-7, it is now 26-7. And North Lawndale's bench here is
turning up the pressure. The zone is really creating problems for Taft team.
And now number 3 over to number 4 on North Lawndale. Isaiah.
He just stops into one. That's perfect. Straight down the middle. Boom. Puts his team up 22 points here in the first half.
They hit number 2, who brings them back to the top of the key. Over to the corner. Nice bounce pass, and they get in the lane, and they call it jump ball.
And Taft starters checks back in for, I guess, the last 2 minutes of this first half to get some things turned around. They've been at 7 points for a while.
And they get an open 3, but it's not good.
I told you, they're getting the looks they want. It's just they're not falling. He just muscles in for easy layup. The lead's not going to go anywhere if their defense continues to allow easy baskets like that. Good pass. If he would have kept running, that would have been a nice bucket.
See, Taft's getting looks. They just
they can't get him to fall.
Isaiah gets the ball. Nice little in between.
Zion's down up for the rebound, and he misses the layup. Zion's very flimsy.
He just kind of threw that up there.
Yeah, he's brittle. It's like they put a body on him, and the ball just shot out his arms, out his hands, and went over the rim. The zone is actually working. A great basket from number 1 for Taft. The team haven't scored in a long time.
Isaiah passes down to Zion, and he gets
another bucket. Good job, Zion.
Zion should just get the ball down low.
Yes, post up. Nobody's on their team close to his height. Oh, Taft gets the save. Saves a fast break.
And Taft is just kind of, when they get the ball, they're not being strong with it. North Lawndale tipping it out their hands, tipping it out their air.
Like, give it here, give it here. Every time they get the ball, it's like North Lawndale's coming to take it. Like a bad dream, just steady happening over and over again.
And it's going to be a timeout with Taft down 25.
In the first half. 57 seconds left.
And it doesn't look like Taft has anything going for them right now.
What do you think Taft coach could be telling them, to get things turned around? What is motivation?
Just keep playing hard, start hitting some shots, and then see what that can get them. But It starts with not turning the ball over.
50 seconds left. You know, they need to hold the ball for the last shot and get a bucket here. Great look, you know, for the three. Just got to make the basket. Number 3 is overpowered for the rebound.
And it looks like North Lawndale going to work the ball around, try and get the last shot possibly. Now Dante gets fouled, and the clock gonna keep running here. Running
Yes.
clock. So it looks like it's gonna be 1-1 actually. And the refs probably gonna send everybody off.
Yeah, send everybody to the bench. Let him shoot his free throw.
Because time, yep, and that's exactly what he's gonna do. Is time is running out in the first half, and depending on these free throws, it's either gonna be a 25-point lead, 26-point lead, or a 27-point lead. And it's all very bad. Taft could come back from this.
They could. They're going to need to do some major improving here in the second half. Their focus has got to be locked in. Their defense got to be great. No more easy baskets.
Just need to keep being aggressive like they have been. And as it was a quick little huddle at halftime from North Lawndale as they talked for maybe 30 seconds.
And now we're going to toss it to our sideline reporter for a mid-game update.
I'm Lanaya Bear reporting to you from the HoopsHIGH tournament, Game 1, North Lawndale versus Taft. The current score is 35-10. North Lawndale is blowing Taft out. They're working really well together, getting a lot of steals. You know, they're doing really good. Taft, on the other hand, they need to work better. They need to get some more shots, stop turning over the ball. Thank you.
Television has a positive and negative impact on children's lives.
Too much television could be bad for some kids if they are not utilizing educational programs.
So much technology has increased where you don't have that much supervision over what these shows bring, what they're educating, and possibly what's the long term.
I think parents should let kids watch TV because if how would they get rewarded for doing their homework?
Parents should have locks on channels for children because they can watch stuff that's too mature for them.
Kids shouldn't be watching just anything because it could be too inappropriate for them.
Some parents should have more parental locks on some television programs because there is a lot of nudity.
Television can have a positive impact on children through educational programs, and it can also have a negative impact on children through the violence.
Television affects kids because they learn about different cultures and different things.
Bad Girls Club, no, but like PBS Kids, you can learn from that stuff.
Sometimes it goes positive and sometimes it's not because sometimes all they want to do is watch TV, and other times it keeps kids out of trouble if they just at home watching TV.
I really love Empire, but a lot of the things that they actually progress in far as sexuality, drugs, only narrowing down one artistic goal of individual minds. Those are some shows that I know for a fact that I don't like.
Even though television can be negative, some children do not copy what they see on TV, which means what happens on television stays on television.
Some kids might not know what to repeat, some kids might be. It depends on like the age difference.
They're seeing it as it's approved. So if I'm watching it, I'm imitating exactly what the television is doing. So I only imitate what I do, what I see, and what I hear.
I think children would put the remote down and read a book for their well-being.
Reporting for FSM News, I'm Reese Johnson.
Many girls tend to get pregnant at a young age. People expect them to drop out and be failures in life, but some beat the odds and make a good life for themselves and their child.
Well, I would say in society nowadays, it would just be harder for them to accomplish things.
Personally, for me, I feel like, I'm held back from the things that I really want to do. And, it's going to be tough and stuff, and I'd be worried about money and situations and stuff like that.
Young women who give birth while attending community college are 65% less likely to complete their degree than other women.
Though babies sometimes happen in unfortunate situations, meaning like at the wrong time, I think ultimately babies are still a blessing. I think that their lives probably turn out to be a little bit more challenging than they would have been if they would not have had a baby. But I've seen some success stories, and then I've seen some opposite stories.
We sat down and interviewed Diane Brown, who was pregnant at 12 years old, and talked about her experiences and how she overcame them.
I'll text some more.
Alright, I got this. More than 3,000 teens die each year caused by texting and driving. Our society needs to raise awareness for responsible use of electronics. Get an Uber if you can't resist.
Starting the second half. Taft down 25.
And North Lawndale coming out, trying to get their offense going.
And they're moving quickly already, like they're not up 25. And Jalen is called for the travel. Can keep that foot from moving.
And now they're in their press.
They're pressing. This is where the problems start here. I've seen it happen one too many times. The press gets started, turnover start rolling in for the opposite team.
And their attack, and they called the foul on Dave.
Almost was an end one play for Taft. They need all of those.
The first free throw is good. For number 3 on Taft, Matthews.
They need buckets and they need them fast. Maybe free throws can be the answer. Get to the line.
As he hit both. Now Dave come down for a 3.
Hit the wrong spin on it. He went for the ball and left a defender. Almost gets the block though.
Quick 4 points here for Taft.
Yes, they're trying to claw their way back.
Now, North Lawndale shooting a lot of early shots.
Yes, that's not like them.
Nice pump fake.
Yes.
Another pass. Attack.
Great. Oh, that would have been a very pretty layup. Johnson almost turns the ball over, almost threw to a Taft defender. He just wasn't ready. He wasn't expecting that.
They give it to Dave on a curl. Nice pass to underneath to Daquan, who got fouled before he shot the ball. And a quick bucket is Dave.
Great inbound play. He's strong down there. Taft is trying to find an opening. This may be it after the gamble.
Nice
Great
three.
shot.
Knockdown shot there from number 5.
They're playing with a lot of confidence.
Christian Tane's been the best player on Taft.
Yeah, so far.
Jalen to the basket, gets
Great
a nice,
move.
nice finish. And now Christian handling things for North Lawndale. I mean, not North Lawndale.
For Taft. Gets into the lane, gets fouled. Got to get that contact, you know. Free throws may be the answer here.
And they're taking it out baseline. A little nice pin down. That was a nice little down screen for Kristen, who popped out to the corner, but great defense from Joshua Jackson.
Please check out the Free Spirit Media website at www.freespiritmedia.org to learn what Free Spirit Media is all about. Or check us out on YouTube. Search Free Spirit Media to view our YouTube channel.
And while you were saying that, Taft hit another 3.
Wow, they're not going away. You know, they're not just going to be rolled over. They're playing with energy now, and they're looking to get things turned around. Great pass. Jalen long 3 off the front of the rim. And here's their press.
And they beat it. Almost loses the ball. Kristen spins out of it, but there's a foul.
Yes, he came in a little out of control there, reaching.
But Taft bounced back in the second half, showing no fear.
None at all. Came out with a lot of confidence. I wonder what their coach said to them. It had to be something uplifting. Or something very scary.
But they only down 19.
Another foul against North Lawndale. They're going for the contact. They're going to try to pull this game off with free throws. Could be a great strategy only if their defense can hold North Lawndale from scoring points.
And they trying to get the corners, and they get it in bounds. And he just gets blocked by Dave. And they're running. Daquan misses the layup, but Dave gets it, passes it over to Josh, open, top of the key, and it's good.
It's good. Great shot. Barely touched the net.
And now Daquan hits Dave all the way.
He is fouled. Good way to pause in the air, wait on the contact, take the contact, and was still able to get the ball out of his hands. Lawndale is playing a great game. Taft is coming out and playing a great second half. Score is 42-20, 9 minutes, 55 seconds left in the second half.
Dave misses the first free throw. Now, I don't agree with this by Taft. They taking out the group that not got them back in the game, but has brought the deficit down.
Yes, and it's out there fighting hard.
But Dave, let's see if he could hit the second one. And he does.
Puts his team up 23 points, which is a heck of a lead. And another 3 for Taft. Yeah, I'm telling you, it was the coach. He said something.
They're just dribbling, and then passing to the wide open man every time.
Don't forget to stay tuned for this Free Spirit Media news at the end of this podcast. It comes on at 9:50 every Saturday to learn about what's going on in Chicago and find out the latest on the most important issues with teams. And the jump ball is called. Ball will go to Taft. Lawndale has the lead by 20 points in the second half. And there's some confrontation going on with the coach of North Lawndale and the referee, and the ref throws him out. And he makes the first free throw, technical, makes the second.
And North Lawndale coach still upset.
Yeah, so as a new 5 comes in.
Coach Thorpe, actually, the one who brought in the new 5 for North Lawndale.
Yes.
I don't know what's happened with
that. Yeah, I think it was the jump ball play that started everything. I don't think he wanted a foul.
I mean, I could see why he wanted a foul. Daquan went all the way up in the air and was brought down, slammed down, and they didn't call the foul. But, I mean, you're up a sizable amount. Unless Taft still continues this run, they're not going to come back.
Taft gets the ball after was it 4 free throws? I think it was 4 free throws. He hit all 4. Puts Taft down 15, and then gets the timeout. Number 2 started throwing bros instantly. You're not getting this ball.
Showing some toughness with the ball right there. And it's been Taft's come out and played better in the second half than they did the first half, but they're still down 27 to 43. 6 minutes to go in the 6 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the second half.
Taft gets the ball up the timeout. I thought he was about to step into a 3, throws a pass, and it's turned over. He travels.
Now number 6 hits. They hit the middle, back to the wing. Taft is playing out of control.
Yes, and he travels, you know, right when you were saying it, turnover happens. If you just can't seem to get enough of HoopsHIGH, friend us on Facebook, get to know the crew and what goes into every HoopsHIGh production. Lawndale brings it up slowly, up 16 here in the second half.
Isaiah gets it, passes it back to the wing.
Corner 3. And it is off. Lawndale gets the offensive rebound. Pump fakes. He gets in there and he's fouled.
Nice move there from Isaiah, as he'll be going to the line. Isaiah at the line for 2, wearing some KDs, KD9s, I believe. Hits the first.
Free throw looked very good.
it again.
Just like the first. They were identical.
Now, Taft.
And there's the pressure. And now Taft is mapping it out for the inbound. Lawndale reserves are in the zone.
Hit the corner. Back up. And a bad pass.
One of many. A bad pass from Lawndale also. We know we are not always perfect, but we are working hard and always learning. We thank you for your support and encouragement.
Number one. Looks like he traveled there. And
Yes, it looked like he took an extra step, like he got scared once he seen there was a body there and didn't want to shoot the shot.
They hit the middle. He had a shot, but he passed it over to number one, who banks in the three.
Hits it off the glass. Good shot.
They're now up 27-45, but 30-45.
Lawndale turns the ball up. This is the most I've seen Lawndale turn it over this game. And Zion gets the monstrous block. Taft coach is telling them, to calm down and relax. Want some more Hoops High? Now you can see full games on our brand new website. Go to www.hoopshigh.org to see games from the past or stream live from home or your mobile device.
As number 9 on North Lawndale, Cavon moving to the line.
Lawndale is leading by 15 here with 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first half. Now 16.
Going to the line again. And he hits the second free throw.
Great shot. Yeah, free, Why not make them?
Kristen attacked and a bad pass almost turned it over. The middle's been open for Taft, but they have yet to take an advantage of the opportunity.
Great rebound from Anthony, who soars over Zion to grab the rebound.
And with 1 minute and 37 seconds to go, after a nice aggressive move there with the left-handed finish.
Yes, that was very pretty.
Looks like this game is pretty much over.
Yes, just to show, our foot is still on their necks. Minute left, I'm going to drive in for the nice layup. The foul is called on the three-point attempt from Taft.
And this game wasn't really close. It was never in doubt that North Lawndale was going to win, but Taft has made it not respectable, but they put up a better effort in the second half.
Yes. Maybe if they could have started with the same energy, things would have been different.
But they are hitting their free throws.
Yes, they haven't been a bad free throw shooting team. Maybe should have got to the line more. Lawndale should just be able to dribble out the clock now. Anthony looked as if he was going to shoot it for real, Lawndale turns it over. Taft turns up the pressure on that good last possession and then turns it back over.
And the clock going to keep running.
6 seconds. This one is over.
And that's going to be it as North Lawndale has beaten Taft 33-49. Who do you think was the best player for North Lawndale today?
I have to say, as a whole, to congratulate the team on the win. They all played hard. Everybody contributed. But I would have to say this is a very hard decision. I don't know just, if it was one player, that secured this win, or I can't really tell. I know David did an awesome job on the rebounds, getting a lot of putbacks, did a lot of floor generating. So maybe, it could be him. Anthony did a lot of great playing off the bench. Stood tall, when it stood up when his team needed him the most.
But I think it was a team effort from North Lawndale.
Yes, all around it was the team effort, the defense. I think we have to, give that to the coaches. Now we're going to toss it to our sideline reporter, Lanaya, with the interview with Anthony.
We all ready? Hi, I'm Lanaya Bell, and I'm here with Anthony Harris. And I'm at the HoopsHIGH tournament game 1. So what does basketball mean to you?
It means a lot. It keep me off the streets, and it just keep me busy. So it means a lot to me.
What do you and your team have planned for this upcoming season?
We plan to win. We got plans to win. Go downstate.
Thank you for your time. You can catch HoopsHIGH on KNTV on Saturday.